Hi everybody, welcome back. My name's Alison, the online piano and the online violin tutor. Today I'm going to take you through an easy violin tutorial on how to play The Edge of Glory by Lady Gaga. If you want to know where to get the sheet music, the free sheet music that I've done for you, there'll be a link directly underneath this video so you can go there and print your copy out. I've also done an easy piano tutorial of this, and there'll be a link of where to go to see that directly underneath this video as well. So if you want to know how to play Edge of Glory on Easy Violin by Lady Gaga, then grab your copy of the sheet music and let's get going. So the first thing I'm going to do is just very quickly take you through just what I've done here with the music. So you'll notice that every single note has the fingering on it, and you'll see that these letters in red here tell you what string you're going to be on at any one time. So all you need to know is that the third finger here is on the E string, and all of these fingers here, 3, 3, 3, 0, 0, they're all on the E string. The next one here you've got is a second finger on the A, an open E, second finger on the A, open E, second finger, and so on and so forth. So you'll know when to change string because it'll just simply take you to the next string, and you've got all the fingerings that you need to know there. This just plays all the way straight through from the start to the finish. There is quite a lot of instrumental going on in kind of the last half of this song. I didn't put any of that in because it goes a little bit crazy, and I didn't want to kind of put too much in, and you don't really need to sort of play it, to be honest. But when the instrumental has finished, it just goes back to the edge of glory, da, 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 da. So you can go back and just play the chorus, you know, if you want to. So I'm not going to play this all the way through because I don't need to, but I'm just going to play little sections and take you through any things that are difficult. So first thing, you need to just make sure that your second fingers, any second fingers on the E string, are going to be right next door to the third finger, which means the third finger would normally go here on the dot. Second fingers on the E are going to go right next door, not anywhere else, but right next door to the third finger. When you have second fingers on the A string, they're going to be in the same place. They're also going to be what I would call stretched or next to the third finger. If you have any second fingers on the D string, again, exactly the same place there. So to start it off, that just repeats a few times, and then you go on to, that just repeats, that whole section pretty much just repeats for those first 3 lines, and then that's it. It just pretty much just goes into the chorus. I was just playing from bar 15 or the 4th line down and just onwards there. So the first 3 lines are pretty much the verse, and then the next 3 lines or so are just all part of the chorus and to the end. I can just play a little bit at the end from bar 31, which is the 3rd line from the bottom. So something like that at the end. So again, the ending was a little bit weird. I just had to find a place to finish it because it just kind of keeps sort of repeating the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, da, 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 da. So that kind of bit that you've got there. But you should have enough in the sheet music to kind of be able to pick your way around and kind of maneuver this around and manipulate it as much as you like. So nothing else that I can think of. The link of where you can get this music, like I said, is directly underneath. Just make sure that your fingers are in the right place. So most importantly, just make sure your second fingers on the E string, A string and D string are just in a stretched position, and everything should just sort of pretty much work out how it is. If you want to substitute some of the open strings for 4th fingers, totally go ahead and do that. It's completely up to you. I've just kept it as open strings because it just keeps it as simple as possible then, and any notes and things if you want to change, If you feel that the rhythm could be better or a little bit different to how she sings it and things like that, then absolutely go ahead. Don't just think that that's the sheet music and you've got to stick by that. You know, use some artistic license and change it around a little bit. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video has helped you. I've got loads more videos like this, so I'll put a playlist link underneath this video if you want to see what else I've done. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.